welcome to Sea Lions Rock here at Marine Life. My name is Tyson. I'm one of the animal care staff here at Marine Life. So, in my hands is Hercules. Hercules is one of our female ball pythons that we have here at Marine Life. One of the ways that we are able to tell that she is a female is because she's actually pretty large. She's about 3.5 to 4 feet long. And this is because females are naturally just a lot larger than the males. Males will only get to about 2.5, maybe 3 feet length. And the reason that the females are so much larger is from a thing called sexual dimorphism, meaning one gender to be either a little larger or quite a bit larger than the other. In this case, it is quite a big size difference because the females need to carry eggs inside them. They'll carry usually 6 up to 11 eggs inside them while those eggshells develop. Once those eggshells are fully formed, they then lay those eggs and guard them for 60 days. After day 60 and those little baby snakes start to hatch, the baby snakes will actually go their separate way from mom. Mom does not take care of her babies, and her babies are fully able to survive on their own pretty much as soon as they're hatched. Now, I do have a question for everyone. How many people are scared of snakes? This is a pretty brave crowd. This is actually the least amount of hands I've seen in a while. So this is a very common fear. This is a fear that dates back hundreds, if not thousands of years ago, to a time where people knew a whole lot less about snakes. The common belief is that snakes were these evil creatures, these evil spirits that were very dangerous, and the moment you saw one, they would try anything in their power to attack you. This is not true. Case in point, well, I've got one in my hands right now. But what people realize, especially and most notably Princess Cleopatra of ancient Egypt realized, is that these are very calm animals, but because people are scared of them, we can make oneself seem more powerful and omnipotent in a way. So most notably, Princess Cleopatra would take live ball pythons and just do the same thing that I'm doing right now. She would walk around with these live snakes around her head, neck, waist, arms, as a sort of living jewelry to show that she is able to conquer these so-called evil spirits and that she herself should be worshipped as a sort of deity. Now, here at Marine Life, we do take very good care of our animals. It's one of the things that we pride ourselves that we are able to offer these animals a very, very high level of care. So this can take the form of full-time vet checks from our team of vet techs, as well as even making sure that these guys are getting the proper medicine. If you guys do want to see an example of what a snake getting its medicine looks like, at around 3 o'clock I'm going to be helping one of our vet techs to do a little injection on one of our large snakes out in Sea Life Caverns. So if that's something you do want to check out or you're interested in, you are more than welcome to come down after the show. Another way that we're able to make sure these guys are getting high level of care is the food that they eat. All the food that you see given out at this show, all the veggies that you see in our reptile exhibits, as well as technically even the rodents that these guys eat is all considered restaurant quality. Now that's mostly applicable for the fish and the vegetables that we use here at Marine Life, not so much the mice that we feed our snakes here. Now, the reason that it is considered restaurant quality is that the animals that these guys are fed have been bred to be food. So that means that they were raised in a facility to be food for snakes. It means that these guys, they're eating animals without any added hormones, no diseases, no parasites, no nothing, and nothing can possibly harm these animals after they've eaten. It also means that the animals that we get have been pre-killed and frozen, so it's a lot more humane for the animal being fed as well as the animal being eaten, as there's no fear that the animal is going to injure itself during feeding. Now, it does look like I am all out of time. If you are interested in learning more about ball pythons, I will also be holding a presentation at around 4 or 4:30, so down at Sea Life Campus. If you are interested still in the neighborhood, you guys are more than welcome to check out that 15-minute presentation. It's going to be a lot more in-depth of what I just presented here, as well as you might guys